Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the major correction that could be right around the corner on Bitcoin. As you guys know, we have been analyzing a very similar pattern over the last several weeks, and that is effectively the pattern of Bitcoin rallying up here to the bottom side of the 200 daily simple moving average. My concern is that we are about to see a major capitulation off of Bitcoin, and I am going to share with you exactly why in today's video. Ever since we bottomed out at $60,000, I've told you consistently that this is most likely not the bottom of the bear market. This has been a very unpopular take on my part, and people don't like hearing it. But as always, our commitment is to bring you the highest quality educational and informational content possible while being as honest as possible. And the honest truth is this: bear markets very rarely bottom within 4 months of the all-time high, and they very rarely bottom without dropping more than the 52% that we saw down to $60,000. The likelihood has always been that the bear market was not over, and that's why we have seen this rally up to the 200 daily simple moving average, and it's also a big part of the reason why Bitcoin has rejected off of this level. But before I actually get into the short-term analysis, I want to give you a bit of an example of what I'm talking about when we look at the 200 and the 20. These are the two most important moving averages on Bitcoin right now: the 200 daily simple and the 200 daily, the 20 daily exponential. Just the 200 and the 20 exponential, even on different time frames. If we look back to the beginning of the 2019-2020 bull market, you're going to find something very fascinating took place. Bitcoin was going through a major correction. It then dropped back down to the 200 weekly moving average. It bounces off of the 200 weekly moving average, and as soon as the bounce off of the 200 weekly moving average causes it to break through the 20 daily exponential moving average, that's when it catches a run and Bitcoin goes on a major tear. This is a pattern that happens very often in the history of Bitcoin. Bitcoin will bounce off of the 200, and once it breaks through and confirms a breakthrough the 20, that's when things get explosive and Bitcoin moves to the upside. Well, the funny thing is this happens in both directions, and that's exactly what I think is happening right now in the inverse of what we just looked at on the shorter term time frames. As you can see, Bitcoin is rallying up to the 200 daily simple moving average, which, by the way, is something that Bitcoin has done in every single previous bear market, and it has always led to a major sell-off, as you can see here in 2022. And we also saw the exact same thing happen back here in 2018. We rally up to the 200, and then we go through a major correction. But right now, what we're seeing take place is very similar to what I showed you earlier. Bitcoin is rallying up to, in this case, not down to, but up to the 200 daily simple moving average. It rejects off of it. Now it falls back through the 200 daily simple moving average, and as Bitcoin it falls back through the 20 daily exponential moving average, and as Bitcoin rallies up here to the 20